And you don't need to put pressure on the guys. Just coming out of the under-17 rounds.
Okay, yes,
that's the point. Because if he doesn't do well now, Nigeria was leaving the fans. Oh, look at he was shining in Chile, and he cannot play.
I'm beginning to wonder where you have someone like Taiwo Awoniyi, Ogene Karo Etebo. You have Taiwo Junior Ajayi.
Yes, surely
that is a very, very potent attacking force.
Of course.
Then when you bring in someone like Victor Osimhen, just like you said, it might put some pressure on him because he's a kid, so to say. So I don't think people should be clamoring for Victor Osimhen. I think we have good attacking options, and we have showed that we're scoring with goals we've been scoring so far, except for the last game where we played a goalless draw.
Yeah. Let's leave it at that. Thank you so much, Olayinka, for coming around to talk women's football.
It was a pleasure.
We'll keep doing this when we have the time.
Okay, guys. Champions League match day 6. Contrasting.
Already.
Wow. Contrasting fortunes for Manchester United and Manchester City. For United, they need to go to Germany and get a win. For City, they're just trying to top their group because they will qualify already. And Cecilia, I know definitely is not very confident Manchester United can do it, but then Louis van Gaal has been talking, and he believes he's got the squad to actually take United into the next round of the competition.
We finished. We are now thinking about the Champions League. It's important for the team to try to at least do our task tomorrow here to win our game, and we'll see what happens with Juventus against Sevilla. The most important thing is to be qualified, of course, but when you qualify, you try to be at the top of the group. So we don't have too many players to rest. Maybe we have 2 or 3 changes that we can do it, and I think that we must try to continue winning the most amount of game playing well. That's why it's more important to be a consistent team and not maybe have these peaks of different performance, especially individual performance. But I repeat once again, I think that in the way this team play, I will not change it because in this moment, I think that we are the most successful team here in this season. But we are always the most scoring team, so if you can arrange, of course, if you can put players with defensive characteristics, maybe you can defend better, 8 or 9 players near our box, it will be more easy. It's not the way we play, it's the way that we wanted to play, we are doing. With bad games also, with bad games as every team can do it, but we must continue not to change in the style, not to continue trying to not to make so many mistakes. It's a team that is in a very good moment because I don't remember exactly the amount of games that they play, but I think that they had just 1 defeat against our team when we play in Germany. They have recovered a lot of position in the Bundesliga. And we are going to find tomorrow a very difficult team, and we need to play very well if we want to win. Not only because they beat Bayern Munich the last game, because the last 2 months they are doing very well and they have good players.
Always when you lose, it is you are so close. Always you are so close. So it's so disappointing. But now we are in a qualification group. That is, in my opinion, different. You have to prove, as a club, as a team, as a player, you have to prove yourself that you continue. And that's why it is very important to beat the opponent tomorrow, because we have to be independent of the result of PSV Eindhoven.
So that's it. We're getting ready. We told you at the start of the show, the Champions League fever is back, and Louis van Gaal and Manchester United pick up points in Wolfsburg and keep hopes alive. We'll get to know when the games are played tonight. And leaving the UEFA Champions League now. Let's go to the newspaper review. It's a Tuesday morning, and that means Toby Emmanuel will be talking to us this morning. So it'll be good to have you on the show.
Yeah, great to see you that you're back.
Great to have you here too. And you've come to meet a lot of talks going on with the CHAN Championship. We've been waiting for this, and Coach Sunday Olise has called up 26 home-based players. So let's look at front page of the Complete Sports. Front page of Complete Sports. 26 Super Eagles players. Let's leave it at that.
Super Eagles B.
And then this one says, CHAN 2016, front page of the Complete Sports. Olise invites Salami, Akas, and 24 others. For me, there are some names that you could have you wanted to be in that list that are not there.
Yeah, definitely. If Olise is doing his job, he has the right to pick the players he wants. But it's just unfortunate that two big players who has been consistent, the captain of Enyimba, Udoji, and the young man called Kisle Sokari, even though Sokari had issues with the under-23. But I think players should be managed. What makes a manager is ability to... People are managing Suarez. Somebody is managing Cristiano Ronaldo. No matter the issues Sokari had with the under-23, I don't think they deprive... We are seeing his absence...
Excuse me. He was not
invited? Yes.
Why do you say that?
The issue, because he left the under-23, and that's why, because on present form, Sokari remains one of the best midfielders. Even
you can tell they're missing him in that team.
That is what I actually wanted to say, because in the under-23, from the under-20 to under-23 to the Super Eagles, is one of the only players that the three national teams were fighting for, because his impact, we saw what he did at under-20 World Cup, we saw his fantastic goal, we saw what he has been doing with the under-23 and also at the Super Eagles. So it's just unfortunate that he's not being invited, and I want to suspect because of the discipline issue he had with Siasia. But for Udoji has shown that he's one of the best defenders in the league. Give it to him. It has happened in the past. We had a time we had a good left full back in Mutiu Adegoke. People were looking at him, he's a rival to Tai Taiwo. But why all the national team coaches were coming to everybody, he was neglected. So it's one of those things. I believe Olise has his reason, and Salisu is doing the job, because Salisu is the man there. Whether he succeeds or not, Olise is going to take the credit. It's a good team, 26 players. Bola Salam is back, leading the attack. This is a player who ought to even be in the main Super Eagles team. Now, the NFF should just put their hearts together to just make sure that this team gets the necessary support to achieve. Because presently, we must not deceive ourselves. The NFF, they don't have money. So they have to cut their coat according to their clothes. They must not attend all competition. Thank God they put out of the futsal team. They should not they should leave all those, the essence of having the national team traveling and packing a lot of baggage, a lot of people,
backroom
staffs with media, with friends and family and everything. That is why they are spending money on capacity building. They are spending money on unnecessary trip, and they can't pay the national team. The under-23 team, as we are talking about that, they don't have money as bonuses and allowances.
Okay, so we need to relax. Let's just switch them luck. They are playing Senegal. Let's just switch them luck. They beat Senegal, then we'll get a ticket to Rio.
Yeah, surely, yeah. But still on the team as well, too. Olufemi Thomas has got an invite this time around.
Okay, the goalkeeping session is
almost perfect.
It's almost perfect, because the competition also, we can see the players playing the league. The top 4 teams, even some teams that are not playing top 4, like Akas played with Sharks, got relegated, but he's playing good football. Yeah. So we have players, even Paulo Nobi is in the team now. Now this is a platform for that. The success Keshi built on was the home-based Eagles. He was able to put their hearts together, and that's why we had the likes of Godfrey Obuabuna. We had players from the home-based team, integrated Sunday, Zoe, education, integrating from the home-based Eagles to the main team. So he should put his heart, he should be here in Nigeria, focus with the team, and let him get players who will be able to translate their success with the local team, with the local league, into the national team.
Okay.
Sporting Son, Vanguard, like we heard Vanguard talking there, it's win or break for them, because the situation is so dicey. That's the only group. Group A is done and dusted. Group C done and dusted. In fact, Group D also done and dusted. The first 2 teams are qualifying, but the battle.
B and C.
No, B is the main bone of contention, because the Wolfsburg have 9 points. Yeah. Man U 8 points. PSV 7 points. Now these 3 teams have the chance of qualifying. The first 2 teams, they don't even need to play a draw, because if any one of them play a draw, the other one can just overtake them. PSV can take them. Man U must determine whether they are here to play football or sit in the EPL and be playing draw games, because the technical
draws.
The technical ability of Luvanga is being tested now, because he has his formation. I listened to both of you earlier, but even when Olumide Macaulay came into, I was just talking about his selection and also trying his formation is not helping the team. And the player needs to stop because he started like this with Chelsea. He started like this with Chelsea. Forget the outside distraction, and every other thing. The formation. Ivanovic was not playing good football. And Terry was saying that. And he said, okay, well, I'm the boss. I can determine whatever. There are times you sit down and look at it. Why are we not scoring goals? Now, we saw the young man that just came in, Depay, and the other young man, Memphis, the other young man, Martial. They came in and started doing well initially, but now what is the problem? We should need to look at the
Fellaini is playing in the middle.
We look at the middle. Look at the middle of the park to see how they get. They must get the result. If they don't get the result, they are out because CSK is only the odd team out of the
they are out already.
Even if CSK should try to do anything, they will not even qualify. So the battle line today is Vanguard. Is like the headline says, is doubting. Man U. He must believe in this team, and the players must come out to play and prove that they are the Manchester United. Everybody has been supporting the biggest team in the EPL.
Let's just run through some of the fixtures tonight in the UEFA Champions League. We'll be talking about Manchester United and Wolfsburg.
We have Paris Saint-Germain and Shakhtar Donetsk being in action, of course. Real Madrid and FC Malmö. Of course, Real Madrid already, they've qualified. PSV Eindhoven and CSK Moscow, they are out of contention right now. Wolfsburg and Man United need to get a win to stand a chance to qualify. Benfica, of course, Atletico Madrid also done. Galatasaray and FC Astana, no hope for them. Manchester City and Borussia Mönchengladbach, of course. Manchester City already qualified, even 2 games to spare before now. Sevilla and Juve, of course. Juve already qualified from that particular group. All right, there's a news coming from Oscar Pistorius' trial. Right now, he has been granted bail by South African court after appealing murder conviction. So right now, he'll definitely have to spend Christmas at home.
But then he's still going to have to return now for his sentencing.
Of course, but right now he won't be in jail.
But he can smile. Christmas will be good for him.
I think so, but he needs to be in his uncle's house, of course. The police will have to know if he's going to be living or anywhere or not. I think definitely going to be closely monitored. But the good news for the family is that he will be spending Christmas at home. He's been granted bail by South African court after appealing.
Relatively good news, Austin. Yeah, it's a tragic story. Yeah, it's tragic no matter how it ends. Like,
okay, thank you so much, Toby, for coming around to talk sports with us. We hope to see you again next week. Talk some more sports.
Well, we just need to start planning because Egypt have planned 3 friendlies ahead of the match in March. But the Eagles, no. The issue here, we need to start working. We need to start working.
NFF.
I understand what Toby's saying. I think I get his point. I get your point, Toby. Definitely we'll talk more on the Super Eagles, of course, the Chan Eagles. Thank you so much for being part of the program. I'm Cecilia Omogbe. Bye.
Thanks for watching and have a great day. I'm Tayo Salam.
And don't forget to keep it there with us 9 p.m. tonight to talk some more sports. That's it. I'm Austin Okonakwa, and remember, let's keep talking sports. Bye for now.